Okay, so here I have my Miata, Miata, and I was just, for whatever reason, I was just browsing the internet and was on Goodwin Racing's website, and I saw that Progress Suspension or Progress Technology, whatever they called, came out with a rear bracket for the sway bar reinforcement, basically, with the sway bar mounts. The funny thing was that back in towards the end of 2018 or early 2019, somewhere around that time frame, when I got the suspension, my suspension and stuff, and my sway bars, I contacted them, because they also make the brackets for the front sway bars too. And back then they only made the thing for the front sway bar, not the rear, right? And I contacted them about it, and I asked them, if they could make one for the rear too, and they basically say, oh yeah, you don't need it. But apparently, as time gone on, we found out that we do need it. But anyways, so this is a newer, at least on Goodwin's website, it shows this was a new item. So basically, it's just a bracket. The thing about this is that I could have made this myself. I have the tooling and the knowledge to make one of these, but I just don't have the time. This was what this bracket, both sides cost. I think it was like $40 for me to make this on my own, because I had to do all the measurements and all the stuff. It would cost me several hours, and so it's not worth my time to make it. You compare buying to making, it's cheaper for me to buy it than it is to make it. And I always tell people that, just because you could make things doesn't mean that you necessarily should. Because there's other factors involved, right? So anyways, let's go to putting this on. This is really easy. All you have to do is just unbolt the sway bar. Unbolt the sway bar mounts right here. So on both sides, right? And also you have to unbolt the subframe mount right here. So these two are 12 millimeters, and this is 17 millimeters. So you need a breaker bar for this to loosen that up. I actually already loosened it up, so I'm not gonna use the breaker bar, but I still have a long ratcheting box wrench for it, just because now the camera's freaking right in my way. I can't even reach it. Even with this bar, I could barely. I could hold it right here, but I need to get this thing into that nut. Nope. That's one thing I don't like about. So this is Tecton, the Tecton brand. I'm really a big fan of Tecton brand, but I don't like their their swivel heads here. There's no indent to hold it in place. It just moves too freely. So I don't know, maybe I should tighten it up or something, but I don't like that. This thing moves too freely. That's one criticism I have for Tecton tools. Their little wrench there, just the freaking camera's right in my way. Normally you have plenty of space to do this once you take the wheel off, but I got no space because the camera's right in my way. Let me move the camera. Camera's right in the way. Oops, am I on the wrong side? No, it's not the right side. 17 millimeters. It's not in yet. Oh, there it is. That's loose. Let's loosen the sway bars. Wow, that's really loose. really loose. Wow, this one felt really loose too. Holy shit! Did I not tighten these things up when I put this thing on? It felt so loose. Holy shit! Oh, you know what? I'll take that back. It was tight. I loosened this up before I turned on the camera. Totally forgot about that. I didn't do it right. I was like, what the heck? Still not tight enough for that. So you want to do the same thing for both sides. Loosen. So this is one thing I don't like about the Craftsman. That back, you know. So right now this is the loosening, right? So lefty loosey, right? But when you free ratchet back, this thing has so much tension that it won't free ratchet back. You know, it's like, see that it moves with the nut. That's one thing I don't like about Craftsman ratchets. Other brands, they will just freely spin back pretty easily. But Craftsman, they always have that. I don't know what they call it. Is it back ratchet or free ratchet or back? No, it's not backlash. It's back. What do they call it? Back spin or something. I don't even know what they call it. Backdraft. Something back something. But anyways, the Craftsman's always doesn't spin backwards very well. So my sway bar link right here still attached. I haven't disconnected, nor did I loosen it. It's still whole. So basically, you do the same thing on both sides. Right. So let me get the bracket together. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this in here. I still need to get that nut off. So my regular 3/8 size in here. See the shaking on the camera? That's my arm hitting the camera. The camera always makes it hard to film or to do work. It literally always takes, like, with the camera running in the way, it always takes at least 3 times longer, just because it's always in the way. So this is the bolt to the subframe. I'm not sure how many bolts there are for the subframe. There's probably at least 4, at the very minimum, I would think. But probably more, probably more than that, more than 4, I would think. At least for the rear, I would say there would be at least 4 bolts for the subframe, but probably, well, I don't know. Maybe probably have 6, maybe even 8 spots where it's bolted on. On whatever dust I could. Alright, so there's the bracket, like so. And it goes on, let me see, it goes on like this. So this elongated hole is for the subframe, and this one is for where the sway bar mount is. So let's see. So so. Let's get that. Oh fuck! Camera's in my way again. See, if the camera wasn't in my way, I could have just easily reached in and without without having to strain myself. But with the camera being in the way, I have to like be a contortionist to reach like around the camera to reach in. So no, that's why it's always a pain in the ass. The camera running. So I'm gonna bring this. No, I won't tighten this up yet. I just want to bring it up so that way it touches lightly. Alright, so it touches lightly. Right about there. Let's see if I can still wiggle this around. Nope, not easily, anyways. Let me lighten it up a little bit more. Or reduce, I should say, reduce this, loosen the nut a little bit. So okay, so it wiggles around a little bit. That's good. So now I can throw this back in here. Okay, so do the same thing with the other side. Once you do the same thing with the other side, you should be able to just tighten it up, and that's about it. So I'm not going to show you tighten it up. I don't think we need to do any more than that. This video is very long enough, I think. All right. So, anyways, whether this makes a difference or not, I don't know. But what I wanted to do is that I wanted to just help give this location right here a little bit more strength, a little bit more support, because when you go with this stronger, thicker sway bar, it puts more load on everything, on where it mounts and everything. So I don't, you don't want that bracket right there of the subframe to stress, to crack, or break, or anything like that. I don't think anything is wrong with mine, but at the same time, I want to make sure that it's all right. So I just realized that because I have the Versus diffuser here, one of the mounts for the Versus diffuser actually mounts right there too. So it's not so this bracket is actually not flush. It's not flush because of that diffuser. This bracket is actually in between the diffuser. What I should do is I should take this off. I should take this off and put it between the bracket and the sway bar mount right here. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'll probably do that off camera because a lot of people don't have the diffuser, right? Most people don't have the diffuser. So yes, I think I'm gonna do that. So let me take this off, and yeah, I'm gonna do it off camera. But anyways, that's it. It's pretty easy, easy task, especially if you don't have the diffuser. If you don't have the diffuser, you need to take off your back wheel. I have my back wheel taken off because the diffuser is in the way, right? But if you don't have the diffuser, you can just reach from the bottom underneath, and you'll be fine. All you need to do is just jack up the car and you'll be good. But with the diffuser in the way, I have to take off the wheel, so it's an extra step basically. One extra process, but also having to take the bracket for the diffuser off is another process. But anyways, okay, that's it. That's enough of me yakking away. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.